Hi guys, my name is Glenn, and today I'm bringing you a video on 5 steps that you need to take to become wealthy before you're 30. Step number 1, you're going to need to increase your income. The more money that you can make, the more money that you can invest, and those investments are what's going to be the driving force for your wealth. College is a great way for you to increase your income. Now, with that said, you should really look at the pay and to make sure it makes financial sense, because colleges are very expensive. So another way to increase your income is by having side hustles. Now, whether or not this is driving Uber or tutoring, having those additional sources of income are really going to boost your chances of becoming wealthy. Here's a little note though. While you increase your income, you want to make sure as much as that is in W-2 income as possible. This will allow you to apply for more loans in the future, which is going to help you out greatly with the next step. Step number 2. House hacking. House hacking is a great way to decrease housing expenses. So in college, this may look like renting out a 3-bedroom apartment and giving out 2 of those units to other college students and paying a portion of that rent. Now, when you get out of college, it may look something more like buying a house with a basement or a spare bedroom that you can rent out and almost cover all the expenses for the house, or at least half. Now, there's this kind of a pro top tier level that I was looking for that I could not find, is that finding a triplex or a quadplex that you can buy and renting out all the other apartments in that and living for free, in some cases making money. Step number 3 is saving at least 30 or more % of your income. You really want this number to be as much as your income as humanly possible, because all that money that you put into your investments is that much faster that you're going to become wealthy. Now, while this may seem a bit extreme to most people, but you have to understand, when you have $1 invested in your at 20 years old, is worth almost double the amount as investing it when you're 30. So really, every dollar you invest now in your 20s is double or triple the actual cost in the future. Step number 4, invest in what is good for you. Everyone has their own set of skills, so don't take from one guy how to invest. If he is a real estate agent and he buys and flips houses, that doesn't mean you're going to get the same return on your money as if you did it, because he knows the information in the field. If you know cryptocurrency, then invest in cryptocurrency. You're probably going to do well. If you know stocks, invest in stocks. You're probably going to know well. If you know cars, if you know carpentry, if you know photography, investing in what's right for you is probably going to give you the highest yield. Now, if you don't have any good skills yet to make a lot of money, you can look into actively managed mutual funds and try to get that 7 to 8% a year. And another thing that will do for you is it may expose you to more risk. Now, in our 20s, we can afford to be a little bit more risky than the other age group because we really have nothing to lose. Now, this doesn't mean go head first into 5x leverage on Wall Street's bets, but it may be a good thing to have a higher percentage of risk. So talking about a lot of risk, moving into step number 5, starting your own business is inherently risky, but it can really pay off in a great way. The downsides for business versus the upsides don't compare. Having your own business can really shoot you to the moon as far as wealth goes. And another thing owning a business will do is it will give you a chance to work from home or remotely. Now, while you probably can't work on a beach, you might be able to work in the comfort of your own home, or even possibly taking vacations that you otherwise couldn't take because you don't have the time off. Now, starting a business doesn't mean quit your day job, but in the future it may give you that option to do what you love. Alright guys, that was my 5 steps on how to become wealthy before you're 30. If it really helped you out, please give it a like. Until next time guys, I'll see you.